Welcome everyone. This is VCT Pacific Stage 2 Scrum. For today, we have elevated a yeoman for Global Esports. Before we jump into the Q&A session, let's begin by hearing from both on their thoughts of the game.
For me, like personally, I kind of like I'm Korean, so I kind of respect Gen.G a lot, and I was like some some kind of nervous to play against Gen.G because they're my former team, and I know they're kind of good. And for me, like my thought for like playing after right now is kind of maybe we can play against them and we can still win them still. So there's a kind of a bit momentum that we kind of lost the, Corrode at the last map. But if we can just practice more and try to don't make some, that momentum and get the game back, yeah, we can have some competition still. Yeah.
Yeah, I was very confident coming into today, and then we got all three maps that we wanted in the veto. I think we kind of owned them in the veto. Then we owned them on Icebox, and then we had a good game plan for them on Haven. Like we have been exclusively scrimming teams that play their comp on Haven this week to prepare for it, and we have a very good game plan for it. But it requires us to do things like with no hesitation, and we hesitated a lot when we were actually like doing the response of what we need to do to beat that comp. And also their Haven is really good. And I also potentially might have thrown that map by picking defense first. I don't know, our defense has been good. I can't I can't remember exactly why I picked defense, but um I probably should have picked attack, even though I yeah, anyway. But yeah, Corrode, I think we kind of just threw, to be honest. I think we should have beaten them on Corrode, and I think we would like 80% of the time. We called two timeouts to make an adjustment, and nobody listened to the adjustment. So that was very frustrating as a coach. Um, and we also like held round winning ults multiple times that would have won us rounds where they were kind of like stealing the momentum on their attack. And yeah, so we should have won the series today, and so it's very disappointing to lose.
Thank you. We will now open the floor for on-site questions. Please raise your hand if you have any questions.
Hello, I'm Ara from Channel Solera. Commiserations on the loss today. My first question is to Coach Elevated. On Icebox, Yudotan played Chamber today, and it brought a great success to the team. What was the idea behind the Chamber in Icebox? Since G hasn't utilized Chamber on Icebox before, and it was kind of known as a very special pick, such as team for ST1. Thank you very much.
I think Mike is falling apart. I think Udaton probably has the best sheriff in Pacific, and so giving him that every single round is really good. Also, he doesn't like playing ISO, and I wanted to play ISO Chamber, so it was just he either gets to play ISO or he gets to play Chamber, and he didn't want to play ISO.
Thank you very much. My next question is also to Coach. The team struggled on Haven's defense today, even though with playing both Sova and Deadlock today. What was the main challenge that the team was facing today?
So yeah, basically, like I said, we have like a specific protocol of how we're supposed to play this map. And we need to do that protocol correctly, which we just didn't do. And we again called two timeouts to remind what the protocol is, and then we just didn't do it. So I think it was kind of nerves, and we have a very hard time stylistically against Gen.G. I think just because they play like insanely slow, and I think our players prefer to be moving, and so when you play against Gen.G, you need to not move and you need to just be patient and you need to trust your reads. And then we constantly were doing the right thing for like 20 seconds, and then we would get impatient and we would give them a pick. And we just needed to do the right thing for 45 seconds and then be ready to immediately break that setup and go into the next phase of the round when they gave us a cue. And basically, we really struggled with the impatience, and then we really struggled with the breaking out of our setup. So yeah.
Thank you very much. My last question is to Yoman. The team had a dominant first set, but we had a bit of a momentum shift on the second set, and third set was also a bit of a struggle. How are you and the team trying to stop the momentum shift, and how are you reacting? How was the team reacting to the set of failures? Thank you very much.
We kind of struggle a lot when during the games, and I kind of agree about it because I also struggle to play against like the super slow comps, and but I kind of feel some positive things to my teammate also like especially like kind of Ben doing some like creative things and calling those things were like kind of all like same as like practice like what we should did, and I think like those things help us a lot, and we all players kind of felt that okay, no nerves, why are we getting scared, something like those things. We kind of think about that, and yeah, we try to come back hardly, but it was 3-9 like half at the time, so it could be kind of late, but it will be not late after when we play some games.
Thank you very much. Good luck on your next game.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's all from on-site, and we will now move on to our pre-submitted questions. The first question goes to Elevated. What are your thoughts on the new map Corrode? In your opinion, how does it differ from other competitive maps?
I like the map a lot. I'm probably like a dev's favorite coach or player because I like basically every agent and every gun and every map in the game. I think all of the stuff is cool. How does it differ? I mean, I think the big thing with Corrode is just the way that you have to like work middle. I think the map has some like kind of unique like flow patterns of where you can move and how you can move through them. And so it has some similarities to some other maps like Ascent and Split and stuff like that, but it also has some pretty unique differences. Also, there's way too many spammable walls, and they need to fix that because the Odin is broken, and I don't know why we didn't buy the Odin more.
Thank you. The next question is for Yeoman. With Nongshim as your next opponent next week, is there any particular player you're looking forward to facing?
Actually, maybe RB or Ivy. Maybe could be like kind of both because I kind of personally think like Ivy is like yeah, one of some talented player in Korea Pacific since, and also like RB went back to Korea like recently, and I'm kind of we have a big fan in our teammate who really loves RB, and it's gonna be so fun to play against Nongshim. I mean for real.
Thank you. That's all for our pre-submitted questions. Now we're wrapping up the scrum with Global Esports. We'll be back shortly. Thank you.